Hi there, I've got a question for you. Do you think that your homeowner's insurance policy covers flood damage? What if I told you it doesn't? And most homeowners don't find out until it's too late. A standard home insurance policy does not cover flood damage. That means if rising waters enters your home from a flash flood, heavy rain, storm surge, your insurance policy won't pay a dime. In the Commonwealth of Massachusetts, home insurance policies only cover internal water damage like a burst pipe or overflowing sink or leaky roof. So let me break it down for you so you know where you stand and how to protect yourself before the water rises. Your standard home insurance policy covers things like fires, thefts, wind and hail damage, lawsuits, and some types of water damage, again, from inside your home. But if water enters your home from the outside, like from a storm or overflowing of a river, you're not covered. That's where a flood insurance policy comes in. So what is flood insurance and do you need it? A flood insurance policy is a separate policy. Either you buy it through FEMA, the National Flood Insurance Program, or through private flood insurance carriers like Palomar, Neptune Flood, Tip Tap Flood, and many others. These policies are designed specifically for water damage from natural flooding. And here's what it typically covers. Damage to your foundation, walls, floors, appliances, mechanical systems, cleanup costs after flooding, and here's a big surprise. 1 in 5 flood claims come from homes outside high-risk flood zones, according to FEMA. So if your lender doesn't require flood insurance, that doesn't really mean your home is never going to be damaged by a flood. So what happens if you don't have a flood insurance policy? Let's say a storm floods your basement. Your HVAC, floors, furniture are damaged. You call your insurance broker, agent, or company, and they say, sorry, flood damage isn't covered under your policy. Now what? You pay for damage out of pocket, you apply for federal aid, which usually is a loan, or you try to clean it up yourself. That's a devastating moment for any homeowners, and it's completely avoidable. So you may be thinking, what about FEMA? Yes, FEMA steps in after a disaster, but here's the truth. They only help if the area is declared a federal disaster. You must qualify under strict guidelines, and most of what they offer is a small grant or low interest loan. FEMA is a safety net, not the replacement for your insurance. Here are 3 steps to protect yourself today. Review the exclusion section of your homeowner's insurance policy. This will answer all of your coverage questions. Get a flood insurance quote through your insurance broker or Vargas Vargas Insurance. Check your flood risk. Use FEMA's Flood Map Service Center. A flood policy might cost less than you think and save you from a serious loss. Most people never think they'll need flood insurance until they do. We've helped families for over 40 years who were completely blindsided when they found out that their policy didn't cover flood damage. That's why we're so passionate about getting ahead of it. So don't wait. Review your policy. If you do not have flood coverage, reach out to us. We're here to help. Our telephone number, text, and email information are all in the description of this video. Because when it comes to protecting your home, being surprised now is better than being devastated later. Remember, stay informed and stay protected. Thank you for watching.